Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now you already know time, energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, stacking that paper, that cheese, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's. At all times, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. We are on our way to the top, well over 30,000 subscribers, on our way to 40K. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. Listen, man, I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in this lane. And if you merge into this lane, trust me, homie, we're going to crash out. So big salute to the member gang. Big salute to the big wrenches, you know what I mean? And everybody that's tapped into the Realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man, do me a favor. Wipe your feet off before you step into the big house. Always remember to wipe your feet off before you step into the big house. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing every time we go live right here at Grown Man Business TV. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to the chat, man. Now, listen, man, you see the title, right? You see the thumbnail. You got to understand something. We got to bait the algorithm. The algorithm, it's a game being played with this algorithm, and I learned how to bait the algorithm. So it's a lot of people asking me about Lil Baby. It's a lot of people asking me about what's going on in Atlanta, and the downloads are downloading. So you see the thumbnail, right? You see the title. Is Lil Baby going to jail? Is Lil Baby responsible for the mayhem that's taking place out there in Atlanta? Well, you already know, man, the perspective of Grown Man Business TV is unlike no other. There is nobody on this YouTube app, there is nobody in this algorithm that's talking and exposing the higher-ups and the elites the way Grown Man Business TV is exposing the higher-ups and the elites. So, you know, you got to know something, man. We going to go all the way left with this topic right here, because there's a lot going on right now. You got Donald Trump. You got the president of the Ukraine going at it. We're going to talk about that later. That's a whole nother live stream. But you got to bait the algorithm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. We learned how to bait the algorithm. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let y'all get in here, man. Big salute to the chat. You know what I mean? BJ, I see you in here. You know what I mean? Chris Hampton, I see you in here. Big salute to the chat, man. Listen what I'm going to do. I'm going to give y'all a chance to wipe your feet off when you walk into the big house. I mean, always wipe your feet off. Scott, I see you in here. But we're gonna do some customizations before we get deep into this conversation. We're gonna do some customizations. Y'all already know how we do over here. Y'all already know how I give it up, man. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Bam, there it is, right there. So before you get in the chat using your Twitter fingers and all that, you know, I'm typing your comments and your opinions with your Twitter fingers, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Because if you don't hit the subscribe button, there will be no communication between me and you in the chat. And I mean, hit the subscribe button, tap into the Realest on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. And I mean, and if you choose not to, that's cool. Get in the back of the class, close your mouth and open your ears. This is pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles that I'm about to give you. Pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. Now, let's talk about Lil Baby. But before we do that, you got to know, man, I can't wait tomorrow. I'm bushy right now. I'm Wolfman in it. And I mean, I ain't had a haircut in 2 weeks. I'm about to go get me a haircut tomorrow. We go clean up. You know what I mean? Oh, we gonna clean up, man. I clean up nice. Big salute to the chat, man. Let me finish this customizations off real quick, and we gonna talk about Lil Baby. Man, it's nasty work. It's nasty work. You know, the games that the higher-ups and the elites are playing. It's nasty work, B. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, man. You got to be able to see the triple cross. I tell y'all all the time, don't pay attention to the double cross. Always look to the triple cross. And it's crazy to me that the majority of y'all have not seen the play being ran over and over. They running the same play over and over and over. And here at Grown Man Business TV, I'm asking myself, you know, when are we going to address this play? When are we going to really talk about this? Well, here we are. Here we are, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby is a celebrity. Lil Baby is a puppet. But I'm gonna point out some key attributes when it comes to Lil Baby. Some key points. We're gonna connect some dots. Because the higher ups and the elites are always playing chess at the highest level. And that's the same thing that's going on with Lil Baby. That's the same thing that's going on in Atlanta. And we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. Oh, y'all thought I was about to come up here and bash Lil Baby? Y'all thought I was going to come up here and do what the average YouTuber, the average content creator is doing and not expose the higher ups and the elites? Oh, no, we're going to talk about this. We're going to really put a finger on it. So, big salute to the chat. Everybody that's tapped in, you got to understand something, right? I'm going to step by step break this down for y'all. And then we're going to go on a whole nother angle. We're going to go on a whole nother angle and we're going to ask a real question. And guess what? This question has not been asked by any YouTuber. This question has not been asked on any social media platform. Nobody is asking the real questions, B. So let's really talk about this. Now, Fulton County out there in Georgia made a lot of money. A lot of people got rich off the Young Thug trial. A lot of people, a lot of Congress, a lot of governors, a lot of people in politics and all that, they got rich off Young Thug. And at the end of the day, Young Thug copped the plea. He got out. He didn't even go to jail. The majority of the dudes in YSL, they copped the plea and they didn't even go to jail. So we done spent all this taxpaying money, more stealing, more taking the taxpayers' money for nothing. And now you see Lil Baby in the hot seat. Lil Baby is in the hot seat. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, he deserves this and yeah, he deserves that. And this is what I'm telling you, homie. One thing for sure, two things for certain. They don't care about our children. They don't care about the young people that lose their life in the hood, get hit with stray bullets, get smoked by police. This is a play that they are playing on our community. This is a play that they are doing with our culture. And like it or not, it got to be addressed. Like it or not, it got to be addressed, homie. All right, so let's, you know, one thing for sure, two things for certain, I kept the receipts. One thing you got to know about Grown Man Business TV is that I'm going to keep the receipts, man. I keep the receipts. So we're going to go through this main receipt right here that everybody is being programmed with. This receipt right here is the assassination of the character of Lil Baby. Oh, and we're going to get into this. We're going to talk with this, man. Wipe your feet off, hit the like button when you come in here. But this right here that was put out into the universe, that was put out into the algorithm, was used to assassinate the character of Lil Baby. And we're going to talk about that. Big salute to the chat, man. Hit that like button. Stop playing, man.
Police now blame the deaths of 2 Atlanta teens last summer on a violent street gang in our community. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Just hours ago, APD announced they now have charged 7 people with the murders. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at Atlanta Police Headquarters to tell us what we're finding out. Tyler?
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Investigators say 2 13-year-olds were innocent victims caught in a gang retaliation shooting while celebrating a birthday.
The overall theme in this case is grown men playing gangster.
Atlanta police say these are the innocent faces of gang violence in Atlanta. 2 of them, 13-year-old boys Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman, were killed. And 11-year-old Dontavius Davis was wounded last July in a shooting on Spark Street. APD says Freeman was killed on his 13th birthday.
Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life.
During an afternoon news conference, investigators blamed the deadly shooting on a local rapper. They said the attack was in retaliation for the rapper entering a rival gang's territory to film a music video.
In the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions, and you know who you are.
Authorities say a high-ranking member of the Goodfellas gang who was incarcerated orchestrated the attack using a smuggled cell phone. Following those instructions, the suspects opened fire at an apartment complex where the three young teens were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Police say they weren't the targets.
These kids were innocent victims. So when we talk about the gang involvement, these two 13-year-olds and this 11-year-old, they didn't have a gang involvement.
Those arrested were identified as Keontae Sanders, Richard Hollis, Reginald Thomas, DeKeithion Mobley, Marcus Crawford, Tradon Crawford, and Ali Caldwell. The final two were arrested Tuesday. Police had some tough talk for those responsible.
Goodfellas Criminal Street Gang being one of the most hyper-violent gangs in the city of Atlanta, and we will pursue you relentlessly in making sure that we keep this city safe and suppressing violence.
Whew. Now, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know, I want to say R.I.P. to them youngsters, man, that lost their life out there in a crossfire. R.I.P. to all the young black men losing their life, you know, in poverty and pain. You know, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But somebody has to say this, and somebody has to say the harsh reality and the harsh truth. And the harsh reality and the harsh truth is y'all are gonna no longer be able to use the death of our children and the death in our culture against us. Y'all are not gonna be able to keep weaponizing what's happening in our communities against us. So what do you mean by that, Grown Man Business TV? Why would you say that? Well, these police officers are not protecting the community, obviously. All that energy that you use in talking about a rapper, right? You should have been using that energy to protect these babies, to protect the community. But police are reactive. They are not proactive. Let me say that again. Police are reactive. They are not proactive. That means they don't care about our community. They only come around after you lose your life. They only come around after the gunfire has been let off. That's my first point. I want to connect the dots for y'all. Instead of being reactive, how about y'all be proactive? Right? And what you got to understand is this. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game when you got the authorities, when you got the government, when you got the police officers and the CIA and the FBI using anybody, the dirtiest tactics, homie, to trap in a rapper, to trap in a celebrity, to trap in a puppet. They'll use the death of some young black boys, some young black boys that lost their life. They'll use that death and try to tie in a Lil Baby. Because once they tie in Lil Baby, that's when the money starts to come back into the city. Yeah. Listen, look at this. They got 7 people right here. 7 people. Why? What Lil Baby got to do with that? Now, I'm not protecting Lil Baby because Lil Baby is a puppet, but I'm going to break down exactly how and why Lil Baby is in the position he's in. I'm going to break that down for y'all. I'm going to give y'all some game on that. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, but I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to connect the dots for you. Young Thug trial is over. All that money and all that attention that the Young Thug was bringing to Fulton County in Atlanta is now over. We need somebody else, homie. We need another distraction. And Lil Baby, you know, you played the game. Yeah, you played the game. So your sacrifice and your humiliation ritual is inevitable. You can't get away from this. But what I'm here to say at Grown Man Business TV is they don't care about them little boys being smoked out there in Atlanta. They don't care that them little boys and them children is losing their life out there in Atlanta. And I'm going to prove it to you. Big salute to the chat. Did y'all know about this? Because they telling y'all about these young kids that lost their life due to Lil Baby, allegedly. But do y'all know about this 9-year-old that lost his life last year? Did that make national news? Is that something that was spread all over social media? No. Those 2 young kids ain't the only young kids losing their life in Atlanta. Big salute, I kept the receipts. So I'm gonna show you the difference when they think they can monetize and capitalize off the death of our young people and when they can't. It's a big difference. When they think they can get some money, when they can manipulate the community, and when they can assassinate the character of a Lil Baby, now it's national news. But these young boys shooting, let me show, big salute to the chat. Hit the like button too, man. 300 people in this live chat. Hit the like button. I need 100 likes, easy. So I'm gonna show y'all the difference when they feel like they can monopolize and capitalize off a situation and when they can't. And then we gonna go into Lil Baby. Cause Lil Baby, y'all need to know exactly what led Lil Baby into this situation. And then we gonna go deeper. It's gonna go way deeper. Cause we gonna talk about the Ku Klux Klan and all that. We gonna ask the real question, why the Ku Klux Klan ain't never got a RICO charge? Or we gonna talk about this. Big salute to the chat. Y'all ain't heard about this. This happened. Watch this. Big salute. Hit the like button.
An update to breaking news right now. We first brought you Thursday morning. Police now saying a teenager is behind that deadly shooting of a 9-year-old in southeast Atlanta. The child was killed late Wednesday night at an apartment complex on Richard Circle. Police now saying a 16-year-old pulled the trigger, killing that child. An update to breaking news right now. We first brought you Thursday morning. Police now saying a teenager is behind that deadly shooting of a 9-year-old in southeast Atlanta. The child was killed late Wednesday night at an apartment complex on Richard Circle. Police now saying a 16-year-old pulled the trigger, killing that child. An update to breaking news.
Now, that's around the same time last year where that unfortunate incident at that birthday party happened, where you had a 16-year-old kid pull a gun and shoot a 9-year-old child in an apartment complex in East Atlanta. My point is, this been happening, homie. This been happening. And if they really cared about the children, if they really cared about black children losing their life in Atlanta, then we would be talking about all the young boys out there that's dying from gun violence. All of them, not just 2 or 3 that are connected to Lil Baby, allegedly. Allegedly. Why are they doing that? Well, they like to use poverty and pain and weaponize it against the very community that's living in poverty and pain. So when something happens and they feel like they can monetize off it, here come the news cameras. Here come the national news. Here come the sheriff all on the camera talking about you know who you are and all that, sending threats because they have to assassinate the character first. It's the same reason they let that Cassie video out before they went and arrested Diddy. They have to assassinate your character in public. Once they do that, they turn the public against you. Now they got free reign to do whatever they want to do to you. So when you start thinking to yourself, Lil Baby had something to do with 2 Lil Babies being assassinated, now you feel like, hey, throw his ass in jail for 100 years. Now you give the higher-ups and the elites free reign to do whatever they want to do to Lil Baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna save that for after I line you up with what's going on with Lil Baby. But nobody asked the question if the YSL can get the RICO charge, if 4 Pockets Full can get the RICO charge, why the KKK ain't got the RICO charge? Murder. There is no statutory, there is no limitations when it come to murder. When it come to murder, it could have been 30 years ago, 50 years ago. An investigation could be opened up and your ass could be thrown in jail. So again, as foundational Black Americans, we really got to start standing on business. We got to stop letting these people play in our face like this. Now that we got that out the way, because all that did right there was show you they don't care about the babies, homie. All I wanted to do with those 2 clips right there is show you they don't care about our children. Now I'm going to show you one more before we get into Lil Baby. I'm going to show you one more. Big salute to the chat. Hit that like button, man.
Is this a bored child or a threat to public safety? Someone who saw him pacing around a Cleveland park was worried enough to call the police.
The guy keeps blowing it in and out. It's probably fake, but you know what? He's scared.
A patrol car arrives at the scene, and seconds later,
Shots fired. Male down. Black male. Maybe 20. Black revolver. Black handgun.
That's the video of Tamir Rice losing his life, playing in a public park with a toy gun, being assassinated by the same police officers that act like they care about our children and all that. Right? Right? So again, you gotta be shown this. You gotta be, desensitized. I gotta, get you out of the brainwashing. Yo, Lil Baby has some. Nah, get the fuck out of here. What happened to Tamir Rice? When that white man called the police and said, it looked like he playing with a toy gun, but he's scaring the hell out of me, and the police roll up and assassinate that young man. Now, let's get into Lil Baby. Let's talk about what's really going on with Lil Baby. Now, you need to know something. I don't got nothing to do with these puppets. I don't got nothing to do with your favorite rapper, your favorite actor. I'm an independent content creator. My voice is more powerful than CNN. It's more powerful than Fox News. And it's more powerful than DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God playing butt tag every day on your morning radio. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in this lane, homie. So I can say what I want and I can do what I want. And I stand on grown man business. The last thing I'm going to do is protect a puppet. The last thing I'm going to do is protect a rapper that been destroying the community ever since they touched into the community, ever since they touched into the industry, ever since they got behind the microphone. But what I'm not going to do is allow the higher-ups and the elites to over-manipulate the people. What I'm not going to do is let y'all pay attention to the double cross when it's a triple cross at play. Oh, yeah, it's a triple cross at play, my G. You need to know that. You need to know that. Lil Baby made a huge mistake. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Now, I keep the receipts over here. So this receipt right here is showing you that when Lil Baby was on Percocets, when Lil Baby was on drugs, when Lil Baby was highly invested in destroying the black community, there was no problems. Lil Baby been in the gang his whole time. Lil Baby been involved in illegal activity this whole time. He talks about it. They all talk about it. They all speak on this. Lil Baby was in the streets before he was a rapper. And when Lil Baby came into the industry, he was addicted to Percocets. He was addicted to lean. He was a dope addict. Rapping to the babies. His name is Lil Baby, and he was high on Percocets. And guess what? The higher-ups and the elites ain't have no problems with that. The higher-ups and the elites ain't have no problems when Lil Baby was doing interviews high on Percocets. It wasn't no RICO charges being drawn up. It wasn't nobody trying to put him in jail because he was doing more work on the outside than he could ever do on the inside. He was leading more babies to the prison system. All the youth that was following Lil Baby knew he was high on Percocets, knew he was a dope addict, knew he was a fiend. And all they wanted to do was be like Lil Baby. So when Lil Baby, and I got the receipts, get the likes up, man. There's 500 people in here. Get the likes up, man. I need 100 likes in here. When Lil Baby was high on Percocet, it was all good. When Lil Baby was leading the children from the school to prison pipeline, it was all good. Lil Baby, I can't save you, homie. Your humiliation ritual is inevitable, but what I can do is expose the higher-ups and the elites for what they doing to the black community, for how they using these rappers to distract us from what they really got going on. What I can do is expose how the laws work for us, but it don't work for them. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. The laws, the RICO laws seem to work for us real good, but it don't work for y'all. So I ain't protecting Lil Baby, but it's nasty work. So I want you to look at get the likes up in here. Get the likes up in here, homie. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go get a haircut tomorrow. You know what I mean? I clean up real nice. But sometimes you gotta turn the wolf man. Don't get, yeah, we ain't getting cute, man. We gonna keep it gangster. We gonna keep it thorough over here. Get the likes up to 100, man. We get 100 likes in here, we're going to look at this receipt right here. Because I remember watching this interview, and I remember saying to myself, what is going on with Lil Baby? But you need to know something. When Lil Baby was acting like this, it won't no problems. Get the likes up to 100, man. I need 100 likes in here. Watch this receipt. I keep the receipts. I want y'all to pay attention to this Lil Baby, all right? Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button.
Song with. Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have song. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contacts on every song with. Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have song. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contacts on every song with. Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have song. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contacts on every song with.
Kush, FBA Kush Boy 420, big salute, man. Highly appreciate that 20-piece nugget. You know, we gonna dip that in barbecue sauce and we gonna do what we do with that. And again, man, I love the name, homie. I can't forget what you had turned your name into, but that wasn't it. But FBA Kush Boy 420, big FBA, that's it right there. Big salute to that 20-piece nugget. And we definitely gonna cook, man. We gonna cook that pure dope, you know what I mean? And we gonna put it right in the bottles and we gonna deliver it to the people. This Lil Baby right here, this Lil Baby right here was not a threat to the establishment. This Lil Baby right here would have never been hit with a RICO charge. He might have ended up in rehab. He might have ended up a broke rapper, a fiend, a codeine addict, a heroin addict. But so many children would have followed this Lil Baby right here to the hellfire. So many children was gonna follow this little baby right here. This baby right here. Look at him. Look.
Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have song. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contacts song with. Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have song. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contacts.
That Lil Baby was doing the work of the higher-ups and the elites. That Lil Baby was not a threat to the establishment. That little baby is what they wanted Lil Baby to continue to be. So many youngsters, man, you got to know something. So many youngsters followed that Lil Baby from the school to prison pipeline and ended up somewhere in prison or somewhere high right now. Right now. So all of a sudden, y'all got a problem with Lil Baby. Well, why wasn't this a problem? Got the man live on camera, rapping about Percocets, high on Percocets. He can't even keep his mouth cut. He can't even, his jaw's going crazy. He got the dope fiend jaw going left and right. He can't even keep it still. Nasty work. Nasty work. So we not going to let the higher-ups and the elites play in our face, homie. We not going to let y'all act like y'all care about our community. We not going to let y'all act like y'all care about the children. That's not what's going on now. Now, what we gonna do from here is we gonna go into where Lil Baby fucked up at. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where Lil Baby crossed the higher-ups and the elites. I'm gonna show you exactly what Lil Baby did to make them people say, we're gonna get him out of here in due time. We're gonna get Lil Baby out of here because when he's high on Percocets, when he's high off lean, when he's high off of dope, pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles, no pun intended. Oh, he's cool with us. When he's destroying the community, when he's misleading the children right into the prison system, he's good with us. But as soon as Lil Baby did the bigger picture, that's where he messed up at. You know the higher rate, you know you done fucked up, right? You said that you did the dope at 11 o'clock in the morning. Then you said you did the dope at 12:30. You know you done fucked up, right? This is why they are assassinating Lil Baby's character, because he went from dope fiend to revolutionary. He went from dope fiend to clean, no drugs, revolutionary. You got to know something, right? The higher-ups and the elites are playing chess at the highest level, but we, the people, are smarter than the higher-ups and the elites. That's why they keep us distracted. That's why they always are throwing some type of mud in the water to cloudy up the situation. That's why they poison the food. That's why they poison the algorithm. That's why they poison the content, and they poison the music, and they poison the air. Because as soon as we can see clearly, as soon as we can breathe, we make a decision that goes directly against the higher-ups and the elites. And that's exactly what happened with Lil Baby. He was seeing what was going on with the injustice. The Tamir Rice being assassinated. Yo, they don't care about our children. And he was so upset that he did a song called The Bigger Picture. Now, I can't play the song, right? But I'm going to, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's listen. Big salute to the chat. Now, I'm going to play it again because I don't care about the algorithm. I don't care about the higher-ups and the elites. These are not always done for the numbers. We're going to do the numbers over here. We're going to do the numbers over here, B. He said it's crazy. It's crazy. And I told my loved ones to get a gun, homie. Man, listen, let's really look at this. This is where Lil Baby messed up at. Look. The bigger picture. The bigger picture, right? 202 million views in 4 years. Look. Let me show you. Oh, yeah, we gonna talk. Lil Baby went from this right here, right? He went from this.
Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contests on it.
Both had a brownstone, I believe, on 35th Street.
Hold on.
Like Park Avenue between it's some brownstone.
All right, let me find this. Hold on.
San Francisco.
They playing with me. Hold on. There you go. All right, let's do it again. They went from this right here.
Song with. Like, that's what all my takes. Like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contests on every song with.
To this. And what you got to understand is Look at that. But you gotta understand. Look at that. I'm telling you, man. What in the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna play with the numbers. They're gonna play with the algorithm. You gotta understand that Lil Baby went from high on Percocets in public, high off lean, a dope addict, a puppet for the higher ups and the elites, to talking about arming his people with guns, to talking about turning it up a notch. He said, yeah, all whites ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? But here we going to, he said, yo, we got to turn it up a bit. The words that he said in that song, man, that's where the higher ups and the elites understood we got a problem on our hands. That's when and you got to know something. This is when Black Lives Matter, the saying Black Lives Matter had not been compromised yet. Oh yeah, they're going to weaponize everything. Everything that we take, everything that we do, everything that we use for protection, they are going to take it away from us and weaponize it against us. So at one point in the beginning, Black Lives Matter, the saying, the term, was a powerful term. Before them lesbos and the LBG 123 ABC community got involved, Black Lives Matter looked like this. Look. Look. Now it's about to get real. Now we about to really scratch the surface. I want y'all to stay with me. Don't let this go over your head or under your bridge. I want y'all to pay attention to the game that I'm about to give you when it comes to Lil Baby. All right? So once he dropped that song, The Bigger Picture, and he said everything that he said in that song, and it went viral, and it resonated with the warriors. It resonated with the real FBA foundational Black American. It resonated with Black men that are ready to rebel against the establishment. Black men that are ready to rebel against police officers. Black men that are not gonna let you pull us over, handcuff us, and take our life like you did George Floyd and Tamir Rice and all that. When Lil Baby did that, that's where he crossed himself out at. So now the higher ups and the elites are saying, this guy fucked up. We really want to get rid of him. We really want to make an example out of him, but he's worth too much money for us. He's worth too much. We have invested too much money in Lil Baby for us to do anything to him. What's the next move? What y'all think they did next? I'm going to tell you, they reached out to Lil Baby and they say, Lil Baby, listen, that bigger picture was a great song. It was a big hit, but we didn't ask you for that. So now what we need you to do is we got an all-white party set up, and you need to be there. Lil Baby, we got an all-white party with Mike Rubin, and all the celebrity puppets are gonna be there, and you better show up, Lil Baby. And Lil Baby saying, "Why? I ain't really into no white parties. I ain't never been to one." Well, you're gonna go to this one because the same Lil Baby, right, with the black power, with the dreads, with that real gangster warrior look, we gonna turn that image into a fruit pop. Oh yeah, we gonna listen, Lil Baby. Don't worry about it. We gonna humiliate you, and and if you don't do it, your ass going to jail. Listen to what I'm telling you, son. Listen to me. Get them likes up to 100. Lil Baby knew about the RICO charge at that white party. Lil Baby already knew he was at risk of going to jail before he went to that white party. It had not went public yet. Lil Baby, you know we know what you into. We already know what happened with Marlo Mike. You already know we know what happened with Marlo and all them dudes in Atlanta. All the bodies, all y'all, 4PF and all that. 4 pockets full. But Lil Baby, you gonna go to this white party and we gonna get your 4 pockets full. We gonna stuff your 4 pockets with Franks and all that. Listen. And if you don't do it, your ass going to jail. As the leader of a criminal enterprise, you will be locked up, Lil Baby. You went from being high on perk to now you want to be a revolutionary, and now we gonna sandwich your ass. Yeah, we gonna have you sandwiched between two bisexual, homosexual men. Got cock in your front and cock in your back. Listen to me. Now you understand how Lil Baby got sandwiched with 4 pockets full. Now you really understand what 4 pockets full really mean. Because at this all-white party, Lil Baby had 4 pockets full of cock. Yeah. I'm not here to save you, Lil Baby. I'm not here to protect you. I'm here to expose the higher-ups and the elites. Lil Baby had a decision to make. You made this song. It's called The Bigger Picture. You know, you're motivating the thugs and you're motivating the warriors in the FBA community. You either gonna go to jail for the RICO, or you're gonna get 4 pockets full of cock. We know that your gang is called 4 pockets full. Would you mind? Yeah, would you mind 4 pockets full of Franks, full of hot dogs? Yeah, don't you worry about it. We're gonna assassinate the character of this guy right here. Look at this guy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this dude right here. We're gonna turn this dude right here to this dude right here. There you go, right there. There it go. That's what we need from you, Lil Baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Lil Baby. Look at you. Look at you. Look. Look. 4 pockets full. Look at that. Lil Baby knew about the RICO charge before he went to that party. The higher-ups and the elites, they got in contact with him. They said, listen, Lil Baby, you fucked up when you did that song, man. We didn't ask you to do that. You know, you got black men willing to go to war with the police. You got black men willing to get it popping with the police. We didn't tell you to do that. How can I fix it? How can I fix it, man? I didn't know it was gonna go viral like that. Well, listen, Mike Rubin got an all-white party, and you got first-class seats to go to it. We got you first-class tickets. Your ass better be at that all-white party. What all-white party? Yeah, well, you don't worry about it. Meek Mill gonna be there. Mike Rubin, all your favorite, James Harden. Everybody gonna be at this white party, and you better be at this white party, Lil Baby. See, they gonna assassinate the character of these rappers. They gonna assassinate the character of any celebrity that look like he trying to lead the people in the right direction. And Lil Baby, for a split second, you was talking about the bigger picture. You was talking about it's bigger than black and white. And the government was over there late at night, better than black and white. You was singing it. You was giving it it was doing what it was supposed to do. You had the black power fist in the air. It's bigger than black and white. The higher-ups and the elites told Lil Baby, your ass either going to jail or you're going to that white party. Make a choice. And guess what Lil Baby chose to do? We all know what he chose to do. Yeah, there it is right there. There it is right there. Lil Baby smiling. You see his motherfucking molars right there in the back of his mouth. He's smiling so much. 4 pockets full of cock. 4 pockets full of cock right there. Yeah. Now you know what 4 pockets full mean. 4 pockets full mean 4 pockets full of Frank stands and 4 pockets full of cock. And Lil Baby thought that's all he had to do. Lil Baby didn't know, and he didn't, you got to remember this. I'm trying to give you some game. When Mike Rubin released these pictures, Lil Baby was upset. He thought it was gonna be in private. No. We gonna let the people know what 4 pockets full really means. 4 pockets full really mean 4 pockets full of cock. And that's what you had at that white party. But that is not enough, Lil Baby. You thought that was enough. No. And I'm going to stay on this for a few minutes because we about to go into a whole nother angle. But I needed to break down exactly what happened to Lil Baby. Lil Baby went from Percocet addicted to revolutionary to 4 pockets full of cock. I'm talking P. Diddy, all white, Mike Rubin parties with 4 pockets. Look. Look at that. Look at Mike Rubin. Look how close look at this. Look. He got cock on his back right there. Look at the hug, man. Look. All the touchy-feely with these grown men. You got an all-white party. You got a lot of touching going on. A lot of rubbing, a lot of feeling, a lot of hands-on. Now, where you going with this, Grown Man Business TV? When Mike Rubin dropped these pictures, Lil Baby was highly upset. And he came on to YouTube, he came on to the algorithm, and he spoke about how upset he was and how he did not like that situation. Now, you need to understand something, and I want y'all to remember this. Ever since these pictures came out, Lil Baby ain't been the same. His music ain't been the same. His career has not been the same. His image has not been the same. Ever since we saw Lil Baby with 4 pockets full of cock, it been all bad. Ever since we seen Lil Baby with 4 pockets full of cock, he been on a decline. Why am I telling you this? Well, the assassination of Lil Baby's character in public is now gotten him to the position where they can now sacrifice him. They can sacrifice him to the prison system, or they can sacrifice him. Yeah, they can give his ass to the Lord, send him to the upper room and all that. Because we saw Lil Baby with Mike Rubin shoving cock in his pockets and all that. Yeah, fuck it. I said it. I'm sorry. Lil Baby, I'm sorry. But I gotta tell the truth over here. We saw Mike Rubin shoving cock in your back pocket. Look. Look. Shoving cock in your back pockets right there. Look. You ain't been the same since. So the higher ups and the elites did exactly what they were supposed to do, and they did it to perfection. Well, you got a man with blue hair. Come on, y'all sword fighting and all that. He trying to put cock in your front pockets. He trying to get your 4 pockets full. 4 pockets full of cock. And then Mike Rubin is shoving cock on your back. Look right here. Look at your face. You can feel the cocks on you. Look. That's because the cameraman is saying, smile, little baby. And little baby can feel them cocks in his pockets. He trying to smile. He's saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Smile for the camera, little baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's cocks in there. It's cocks. Sausage fest. All that is in your back pockets. Smile for the camera, little baby. You know why you at this white party. You know why you're here. Shoving cock up your back and in your front pockets and all that. Sausage fest, sword fighting. Y'all was sword fighting right there. And Lil Baby, he's trying to smile for the camera, Lil Baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cock on your back. Yeah, look. Oh. Look at this, look. Look at the arch in his back right here. Look at the arch in his back right here, Lil Baby. Look at the arch. Look at the arch in the back right there. Hey, brother, listen to me. As a grown man that stand on grown man business, we all know what happened when we got that arch in our back right there. That turtle shell. That's what they call it. Hey, listen. They call it a turtle shell. When you get that turtle shell, you're knocking her back out from the back and you get that arch. That means you're shoving. Yeah. Yeah, I can't make it up. Again, I'm not here to protect Lil Baby. I'm here to expose why. He got an arch in his back. Put an arch in your back and shake your rump. You remember the song? Put an arch in your back and shake it. You know what is going on. He was putting an arch in your back. And they told him, smile for the camera, Lil Baby. Smile a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, smile for the camera, Lil Baby. And put a motherfucking arch. Look at the arch right there. Look at the arch. Look at my man. He got his hand on his back. Look right here. He got cock in his back pocket. Look all the touching going on right here. Look at the hands. Not here to protect you, Little Baby. Man got a hand on your lower back. He got cock in your back pockets. Little Baby has not been the same. He never recovered from this picture right here. He never recovered. You can't be a revolutionary and be getting 4 pockets full of cock. You can't be a revolutionary and be at the all-white party, sword fighting and all that, from the front and from the back. This is where it go down at. This is why I really had, all that led up to the white party. And all that led up to 4 pockets full. Now I'm going to say this. We might come back to this because they shove your back pockets and they shoved in your front pockets. But Lil Baby is deeper than that. It's deeper than what they did to you at that all-white party. It's deeper than that. Now that Little Baby has been, he's been emasculated. The manhood has been taken away from Lil Baby, and Lil Baby got 4 pockets full of cock. They shoving it in the front, and they shoving it in the back. Now that we all know what 4 pockets full mean, let me ask the real question. If YSL got the RICO charge, if 4 pockets full of cock, if they getting the RICO charge, if the Supreme Team got the RICO charge, if BMX got a RICO charge, why the hell has the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK, why has they never been charged and got a RICO charge? Have y'all ever asked that question? Oh yeah, we going all the way left. Let's go all the way left. Why has the Ku Klux Klan never been charged with murder? Why has the Ku Klux Klan never been charged? Let's look at something, man. I kept the receipts. I kept the receipts. Because I'm not here to protect Lil Baby. I'm not here to protect any celebrity. I'm here to point the finger at the higher-ups and the elites. Now, we're going to end this with this angle right here. Why is it that black gangs, black gangsters, black killers, black drug dealers always get the RICO charge? But we ain't never said, why is it that we ain't never seen a mass raid of the Ku Klux Klan? Look, I kept the receipts. I want y'all, get them likes up in here. Get the motherfucking likes up. 400, 500 people in the chat. Because we're not just going to talk about YSL. We're not just going to talk about 4 pockets full of cock. We saw what you did to Lil Baby. We saw what you did to Young Thug. We saw Young Thug in a dress, and we saw Lil Baby. We saw Lil Baby doing what Lil Baby was doing out there in that white party. But why we ain't never seen the same action with the Ku Klux? Look at this. Get the likes up in here.
Stephen Howard leads his fellow Klansmen.
Klansman, do you accept the light?
Yes, sir. The Grand Dragon, Stephen Howard, leads his fellow Klansmen in that notorious ceremony.
Klansman, do you accept the light?
Yes, I do.
Klansman, do you accept the light? I accept the light.
It is legal, done here in the woods on private property. It is 10 years in federal prison if done on a black family's lawn to intimidate them.
Klansman for Mississippi!
Mississippi!
Klansman for America!
For America!
Klansmen, behold the fiery cross, still brilliant. All the troubled history failed to quench its hallowed flame. Let me say that the cross is an inspiration, a sign of the Christian religion, a symbol of faith, hope, and love. We do not burn but light the cross to signify that Christ is the light of the world.
White power!
White power! White power! White power!
As
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. The message is always going to be pure dope. And I know y'all thought, yeah, we got to bait the algorithm. I'm going to bait the algorithm. I'm going to bait you in. Why is this not been rated? Now, what they said in the beginning of this video right here is that being a Klans member is legal on private property. So on private property, you can be a Klans member. But if you take it out into the street, there are charges and you can't go to jail for it. But I've seen Klans members and neo-Nazis go and protest, have parades and all that. So you telling me Lil Baby can get the RICO charge? Supreme McGriff and yeah, they can get the RICO charge. BMF, YSL. But we ain't never seen a raid of the Ku Klux Klan, a domestic terrorist group that has murders, hundreds, if not thousands, of murders on American soil of American citizens. So it's a problem when it's in the black community. It's a problem when a black man is doing it. It's a problem when we get in on the criminal organization. That's a RICO charge. But why we ain't never seen the Ku Klux Klan face down with their hands behind their back? Why we ain't never seen a Ku Klux Klan member get the remainder rights read to them? It's illegal to have a red flag or a white flag. It's illegal to have a red or a blue bandana. But it's not illegal for these dog fur having boys right here, these dog fur having Caucasian men, to run around with pillows and sheets all over their goddamn face and burn the American. So let's really talk about this. Let's really talk about this, because this look like, man, I'm going to tell you something. This is a declaration of war. How many more black men celebrities or not, we're going to allow the U.S. government to put into a RICO charge and to lock up behind bars and to take all of their money and to seize all of their land and seize all of their property before we go to war behind it. Because y'all ain't doing that to these dudes on private land. So you know what's supposed to happen? These white boys done went out and made money. They done went out and made a fortune through a criminal enterprise called the Ku Klux Klan. That means their cars is supposed to be repoed. Their houses and their lands is supposed to be seized. The government is supposed to take all that shit. But they don't have those problems. They get to own hundreds of acres of land. They get to practice, terrorism on American soil, and nobody go and the police don't fuck with them. But you want to go and do a press conference talking about shootings in the black community and talk about we coming for you and you know who you are. Trying to make what you doing? You clout chasing on Lil Baby. I ain't got no dog in the fight when it come to these celebrities. That's why I showed Lil Baby getting 4 pockets full of cock. Cause Lil Baby, we ain't supporting that bullshit. You a puppet. A lot of these young boys is on Percocets because of you, Lil Baby. Young Thug, I never said free Young Thug one time. Because a lot of these little boys is wearing dresses because of you, Young Thug. A lot of these little boys is on Percocets and lean because of y'all. But I'm not going to let them play in my face with it. And I suggest you do the same thing. We not going to let y'all play in our face. Because if y'all lock up Lil Baby, and y'all locked up Young Thug, and y'all locked up the Supreme Team, and y'all locked up BMF, why the fuck y'all ain't locked them up?
Klansman, do you accept the lie?
Yes, sir. The Grand Dragon, Stephen Howard, leads his fellow Klansmen in that notorious ceremony.
Klansman, do you accept the lie?
Yes, I do.
Look at this. This is an initiation right here. This is terrorism on American soil. And this is an initiation. So I can't have a red bandana. I can't have a BMF flag. I can't have a Crip flag. But I can have this. Nah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go deeper into this in a whole nother live stream because I know what Kanye West is doing. Walking around with that Nazi shirt on and 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. If you don't understand it, man, close your mouth. Close your mouth, 50 Cent. Talk about BMF and Big Meech and all that. But don't ask no questions about Kanye West. Don't ask no questions about real revolutionaries. The revolution will be televised. Kanye West is saying, y'all got a problem with me wearing a Nazi t-shirt, but y'all ain't got a problem with the Ku Klux Klan. Y'all got a problem with a black man wearing a Nazi t-shirt, but y'all ain't got a problem with these motherfuckers. Look.
Klansman, do you accept the lie? I accept this lie.
It is legal done here in the woods on private property. It is 10 years in federal prison if done on a black family's lawn to intimidate them.
Klansman for Mississippi! Mississippi! Klansman for America!
Yeah. Yeah, so it looked like we need to go to Mississippi and Alabama and all that. That's where the next indictment need to be. So I'm saying this, foundational black Americans, FBA. I don't rock with the celebrities, but we need to start backing this. Nah, y'all gonna stop playing in our face and all that. Oh, 2 little children were killed yesterday, and they were shot another. And this is what happens when you come and shoot a video. But shut your dumb ass up and go down to Mississippi and handle that. Shut your dumb ass up and go down to Mississippi and handle this shit right here. Oh, Lil Baby, and you know who we're talking. Man, get the hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I think that's the last RICO charge we gonna let y'all do. YSL, Young Gunner, Young Thug, and all that. I think that's gonna be the last RICO charge I'm standing next to. That's it, man. That's it. I ain't rocking with none of that. Take your ass down to Mississippi and Alabama and go and handle that dog fur down there. Go down there and start arresting the dog fur. Where's the RICO charge? And listen to me. The Ku Klux Klan been around longer than Bloods and Crips. The Ku Klux Klan been around longer than any black criminal organization on American soil. The Ku Klux Klan been around for damn near 100 years, if not longer. And y'all ain't had a RICO charge yet? Y'all ain't locked up 40 to 50 to 100 Klans members yet. Fuck out of here, man. Tired of, yo, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So we gon', yeah. I showed y'all Lil Baby with 4 pockets full of cock. Cause Lil Baby is a puppet for the higher ups and the elites. But I be damn if I support them locking Lil Baby up. I be damn if I support a RICO charge on Lil Baby when this what we got going on in Mississippi.
Klansmen, behold the fiery cross, still brilliant. All the troubled history failed to quench its hollow flame. Let me say that the cross is an...
That's a gang leader right there. Look at this shit right. Look at this. Look at the dog fur. Look what the dog fur is doing out there. Look at this shit. Look. Look, man. What? Look. So Tookie Williams is locked up for, Huey P. Newton was locked up. So you telling me Larry Hoover is still in jail. And y'all ain't locked up this gang member right here? I'm going to digress, but I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about it. Why he ain't been at no all-white party? Well, you know what? That dog fur, they like to go and do all-white party. Out there in Mississippi, they probably laying down with animals out there. These the type of white boys that lay down with sheep and all that. So as far as the humiliation, they into that. What you think they doing on that land out there? How many black bodies you think you will find buried on that land out there? How many black men you think the Ku Klux Klan done hung on American soil? Murder, homie. And I mean, this shit is now. Look at this shit. Look. He got sweatpants and shit under the goddamn gang uniform right there. Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this shit is nasty work, man. Look. That's a gang leader right there. That's a grand wizard right there. Look at this. Look.
Inspiration, a sign of the Christian religion, a symbol of faith, hope, and love. We do not burn but light the cross to signify that Christ is the light of the world.
White power!
White power! White power! White power!
As the fiery cross is reduced to a few sparking embers, the Clavern members leave the clearing and head back to the trailer.
I just want to ask you one other thing about the gun. You have it with you all the time?
Everywhere I go, concealed weapon. U.S. government gave me that. I lost a lot of good friends of mine fighting for this country for nothing. For nothing. All because of the U.S. government.
You're mad at the government.
I'm very mad at the government. I mean, yeah, I got a lot of hate in me. A lot of hate for nothing. I got a lot of built up in me. A lot of hurt.
Pastor Hartsfield.
White boy said he got hate in him. Say you want to go to war. Now, I'd suggest that you take your goddamn federales down there to Mississippi and Alabama and Florida and all that. This gonna be, listen to me. And I'm planting the seed for y'all. We not gonna fall for that bullshit they got going on with Lil Baby. We saw Lil Baby with 4 pockets full of cock. Lil Baby, we know some ain't, we know you went through the door. But he ain't had nothing to do with them little kids being killed out there. He ain't had nothing to do with that. And we not gonna let y'all play in our face to lock up YSL and Lil Baby and Fort. We ain't doing all that. Take your ass down to Mississippi and start. Look at this. Look at this.
Knows all about hurt.
It hurts deeply, and I struggled for a long time not to hate those people that did that. Good will overcome evil. Right will overcome wrong.
On this night, you can only hope the pastor's right.
Clan, you accept a lot?
Yes, sir.
The Grand Dragon, Stephen Howard, leads his fellow clan.
Look at this. Talking about killing kids and all that. When we already know that the Ku Klux Klan blew up a church back in the day that assassinated 4 young black women. Little black girls died in that church. That ain't including the families that they hung, the land that they stole, the black men that they burned on trees and burned at the stake. All the murder. And y'all talking about Lil Baby and YSL. And y'all really think, listen to me, the higher ups and the elites think we are dumb enough to fall for that shit. For another 2 years, another 3 years, y'all gonna draw out a whole trial with Lil Baby like y'all did with Young Thug, stealing money and distracting us from the real terrorists on American soil. We ain't gonna let that happen with Lil Baby. So I'm saying this, and I'm saying this to everybody. We gonna stand on business behind Lil Baby. And it ain't got nothing to do with Lil Baby, but it got something to do with them playing in our face. Running the motherfucking 42 fake in the Hail Mary pass so we can look at Lil Baby for the next 3 years and we don't pay attention to these satanics, these demonic, these terrorists on American soil. Until we see a RICO charge on the Ku Klux Klan, I don't want to hear nothing about what's going on in the black community. I don't want to hear nothing about black gangs, about black drug dealers, about black nothing. And I suggest you pay attention to Kanye West. I suggest you pay attention to Kanye West, man. We're going to talk about Yeezy. Hold on. We're going to talk about Ye. Yeah, we're going to talk about Ye. Because Ye is doing something that y'all don't want to, you understand what I'm saying? And then you got people like 50 Cent and all these celebrities acting like they care, acting like they really care about the situation, and y'all don't even understand what's really going on. Y'all don't understand what's really going on. So y'all mad at this. Y'all mad at this. Y'all mad at this. But y'all ain't mad at this. Y'all ain't mad at that. Hold on. But y'all ain't mad at this. Y'all ain't mad at that. And let me say this, right? What's your name? I ain't even gonna try to. You don't have to agree with it. The facts are the facts. They are doing something wrong. And let me explain to you why. Because it's always gonna be again. Let me explain to you why, right? Their history is stained with the blood of my ancestors. Their history, the history of the Ku Klux Klan is unsolved murders. terrorist acts on American soil, stealing land, killing families, women, children, everybody. So you can't practice that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't practice that. That is a terrorist group on American soil. So what they are doing is definitely wrong. Investigation is supposed to be taken out on the Ku Klux Klan, an organization on American soil that have been killing Americans for over 100 years. The same way they investigated YSL, the same way they investigated the Supreme Team, the same way they investigated BMF, the same way they investigated Lil Baby and 4 Pockets Full of Cock. They supposed to investigate these dudes. The Bloods and the Crips. But y'all ain't worried about this. It's terrible work, man. It's terrible work. And again, my voice is more powerful than any of these outlets. My voice is powerful because I'm an independent content creator. I create the content. I don't have nobody in my pocket. I don't have nobody controlling the downloads. If we gonna investigate black gangs, then y'all need to be investigating the Ku Klux Klan. And until y'all do that, they don't gotta do it, but I'm telling you what it is. I'm planting the seed in you. When the last time you heard somebody talk about the Ku Klux Klan? They don't even get talked about in the media. I mean, these motherfuckers is working in the shadows. They ain't got to worry about the FBI. They ain't got to worry about the CIA. They ain't got to worry about the local police department. They ain't got to worry about the government. But Lil Baby do? Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? I make them pay me for this. I know how to bait the algorithm. They thought I was just going to talk about Lil Baby. I was going to talk down to Lil Baby. I was going to convince more of our community to look down on Lil Baby. I was going to help assassinate his character so y'all could throw him in jail, so y'all could give him a RICO charge, so y'all could spit on his achievements and what he done did. Y'all thought that I was going to do that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I showed y'all the evolution of Lil Baby. How he went from Percocet addict, how he was a Percocet fiend, how he was addicted to lean, to turn into a revolutionary. And the revolution will be televised. How the bigger picture has a 202 million views in just 4 years. How they turned around and assassinated his character for doing the bigger picture. How they sent him to that all-white party. Yeah, got him sandwiched with those cocks and all that. Took pictures of him. Smile for the camera, Lil Baby. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think it's good. Shoving dick in your back and shoving cock in your front pockets and all that. And after I showed you that, I asked you one simple question. Why hasn't the Ku Klux Klan been had a RICO charge? Why haven't they been, why haven't they been investigated? When are y'all gonna go down there and lock up 100 to 200 white men for terrorist acts on American soil? And until then, I'm telling you, we might want to turn our back on. Yeah, it's time to stand up and put our feet on the ground and say, fuck all that. If it's a war going on outside, your children shouldn't be outside. To the black community, if you living in poverty, if you living in the ghetto, take your children in the fucking house. To the men in the black community, start regulating and start protecting your community so your children can have a birthday party outside in peace. We don't need a RICO charge. We don't need Lil Baby in jail. And what y'all need to do is take that tax-paying money Take the government-funded FBI, CIA, and take your silly ass down to Mississippi and all that. Yeah. Go to Mississippi, go to Alabama, go to certain parts of Georgia, and let's see the RICO charge happen out there. When y'all gonna start doing the RICO on white people? When y'all gonna start doing the RICO on the Ku Klux Klan? When y'all gonna do that? So this is not a protection of a celebrity, but we gonna stand up for the culture. Fuck all that. Y'all ain't doing nothing to Lil Baby. Y'all already shoved 4 pockets full of cock front and back. He already got 4 pockets full of cock. We ain't letting y'all do nothing else to Lil Baby. Yeah, I said it. I said it. We not gonna let y'all do nothing else to Lil Baby. Y'all already goddamn shoved cock in his pockets. You know what I mean? Y'all did enough. Y'all did enough to Lil Baby. What's the RICO charge? Well, let me give you a glimpse. Let me give you a taste of what I'm talking about, youngster. You know, nothing wrong with asking questions. Nothing wrong with asking questions. What a RICO is when they go down and they get to investigating motherfuckers like this. They get to investigate. Look.
Klansmen in that notorious ceremony.
Klansman, do you cut the light?
Yes, I do.
Klansman, do
And listen. After they do an investigation and they realize that the Klansmen that are accepting the light are gang members, terrorists, they already know it. It ain't gonna take long. Then they start locking these motherfuckers up. Come down there. They do a bus. They hop out the woods and they point guns at them and they tell them, everybody put your hands behind your back. Everybody put your hands behind your back. What you're saying you do will and can be used against you in a court of law. If you don't have a lawyer, we will supply you with one. And we take your goddamn silly mask off your face and we put your ass in handcuffs. And you go to court. You go to federal, and listen, you want to go to trial, you already know, the feds, we can lock your ass up. That's what the RICO is. The same thing they did to Lil Baby, the same thing they did to YSL, the same thing they did to the Supreme Team, and the same thing they did to BMF, Big Meech and all that. All of a sudden, you don't know what the RICO charge is. When they locking niggas up, you know exactly what the RICO, but when it come down to putting your people behind bars and all that, the Ku Klux Klan and all that, oh, you got to, what's a RICO charge? Huh? Never heard of it. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? You're locking up all the immigrants, right? You got illegal immigrants going to jail. You got black rappers and gang members going to jail. But somehow the Ku Klux Klan got clean garments. Look how clean the motherfucking sheets is right there. Look how clean the sheets. Look how clean the motherfucking sheets is, man. Look how clean the sheets is. Listen, sheets ain't got a stain on them. Not one stain on them goddamn sheets. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We ain't about to let no more rappers get locked up with no RICO. And I'm gonna tell you, in Atlanta, you know, I love Atlanta. I got a lot of love for Atlanta, but I'm disappointed in Atlanta. And I think I'm gonna do a whole live stream on that. I'm disappointed in Atlanta. You know, the black Mecca of America. You know, it's disappointing to me that y'all don't have more control, that y'all are not protecting all the money in Atlanta, all the black dollars in Atlanta, and y'all are not protecting the community. Y'all don't have real protection. Y'all don't have real control. All the black dollars in Atlanta, and y'all are, nah, man, that shit nasty work. And my suggestion to Atlanta is y'all need to stand up. Y'all need to go to war behind this. Y'all ain't locking up Lil Baby, and if you nigga, fuck all that. Go to war. Because until y'all get rid of this.
Do you accept the light? I accept the light.
It is legal done here in the woods on private property. It is 10 years in federal prison if done on a black family's lawn to intimidate them.
Klansmen for Mississippi! Mississippi! Klansmen for America!
Now I want to address that, right? Because it's always a play on words. It is always a play on words. And one thing they have done is use these words as spells. They have learned how to talk a certain way and get it over our heads and under our bridges. Imagine Rick Ross, right? Rick Ross has 200 acres of land out there in Atlanta. And imagine if Rick Ross says, you know what? I want the Bloods and the Crips to come on my property, which is private property, and to practice being a Blood and practice being a Crip. And do your gang initiations on my private property. And do your gang meetings on my private property. And all the things you got to do with the Bloods and the Crips, do it on my private property. I bet you the federal government wouldn't say it's legal because it's on private property. You can't go on private property and, you know, do your gang initiations like these guys are doing on private property. But what they'll tell us is on private property is totally legal. That's a fucking lie. Being a terrorist on private property on American soil is illegal. I don't give a fuck if you do it on private property or good or not public property. If you are a terrorist, if you are a gang, if you are a legal organization, a criminal organization, it don't matter if it's on private property or public property. And the KKK is a criminal organization that have killed. They have murdered black people. So don't never let them confuse y'all with the spells. Don't let them confuse y'all with the words. Oh, it's on private property. They're not doing anything wrong. They're burning crosses. They're practicing hate. They have already done the crimes. We don't need them to do nothing else. They have already hung hundreds, if not thousands, of black people on American soil. They have already blown up churches. They have already done the crimes. Where is the RICO charge in the federal government at? Now again, you done already shoved Lil Baby ass with 4 pockets full of cock. We not gonna let you do nothing else to him. We not gonna let you touch Lil Baby ass. Nah, that's it. Y'all did enough. Y'all did enough. Y'all had him high on Percocets. Y'all sent his ass to an all-white party, and y'all did enough. In Atlanta, I would suggest y'all stand on business. I'm gonna do a whole live stream on. I'm disappointed. All that black money in Atlanta, and y'all some hoes out there. Y'all still some hoes out there. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the chat. Hey, listen, man. They have got that label. Let me tell you something, man. I love when certain people like to try to, because you got to know something. That's how they try to confuse you with the wordplay. Oh, to be labeled as a terrorist, you have to be labeled. And the Crips and the Bloods and the KKK have not been labeled. Exactly. But let me tell you something. The Crips and the Bloods are labeled, if you know it or not, as terrorists on American soil. You can't walk around talking about some Sioux blood gang. They on your ass. That is a gang. That is illegal. The only legal gang that I'm talking about, and the 3 people that you spoke of, are the KKK. Imagine Bloods, right? Imagine Bloods saying, we are going to march and protest. 1,000 blood members. You know, Sex, Money, Murder, non-trade gangsters, all these Bloods, right? Pyru on Pyru. Imagine they say, we're going to go out into the street and we're going to have tests, have signs, and we're going to protest. Your ass going to jail. It's illegal for a legal gang to protest on public property. Your ass going to jail. But the KKK and the Nazis, they can make picket fences and signs, and they can go out into the public and they can protest in front of black communities, and the police don't even touch them. When we gonna ask these real questions? Why have y'all not started arresting these people? It is what it is, man. I want them there. I want their ass in jail. I'm gonna leave you with that. And I want to give a big salute to Kanye West. I know what you're doing, Kanye. Kanye is smarter than the app. He's smarter than these dudes. And I respect what you're doing. And don't stop, Kanye. Keep fucking going. If he can wear a Nazi sign, why can't I wear one? If he can walk around with a Ku Klux Klan fucking some sheets on his head, why can't I put some sheets on my head? Hey, yeah, I suggest you make a Ku Klux Klan hat. You know, the big ass hat that they be wearing? Make one of those shits, yeah, and make some money and sell that shit. I'll buy one. If they can wear it, why can't I wear it? I'm disgusted with Atlanta right now. I'm disgusted with Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see what y'all do. Because they're coming for Lil Baby. They're coming for Lil Baby. And you gotta understand something. He was high on Percocet. He let Mike Rubin shove cock in his back pockets. But he did do the bigger picture. He did talk to y'all. He did give y'all a song. His biggest song. Letting y'all know to scrap up. Letting y'all know not to let them kill y'all when they pull you over. Letting you know it's a war going on outside. And I want to see what Atlanta do. I'm disgusted with Atlanta. All that money for nothing. Y'all got all that fucking money in Atlanta, and y'all ain't did nothing with it. Yeah. It's pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles. And nobody want to say this. Nobody want to speak on this. Y'all really, and they really thought I was about to get up here and further assassinate the character of Lil Baby. They thought I was going to help the agenda. They thought I was going to help the establishment. And this ain't that, homie. This channel ain't that. You got dudes talking about some Lil Baby's going to get everything that he deserves. Well, what about the Ku Klux Klan? When they going to get everything they deserve? What about the KKK? Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to the chat. Listen, man, let me tell you something. We are going to lock in, this next live stream because I had, you got to know something. I had to bait the algorithm. Which I love. I don't mind doing. But this next live stream is going to be a powerful live stream. And, I already got the thumbnail ready. And we're going to really talk about what happened with Donald Trump. Do y'all know what happened with Donald Trump today? Did y'all see Donald Trump in the, what's his name? Zelensky? I think that's his name, Zelensky. That's an ill name. Zelensky. Did you see Donald Trump talking that talk to Zelensky, the president of the Ukrainian people? Or I ain't gonna give y'all too much, but I do want y'all to do your research before we talk about this. We're gonna have this conversation tomorrow. Zelensky came back to the Americas to get some more money. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know something, right? We gave the Ukrainian people about $500 billion. We gave about $500 billion, and they done spent all that money up. They ain't got no more than $500 billion that we gave them. They done ran out of the money. And the Ukrainian people done came back to America trying to get some more money. Now, we saw what you did with Joe Biden. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. We're gonna have fun with this. This shit is hilarious, right? But when you came back to get some more money, Joe Biden don't work here no more. Did you know Joe Biden was fired? Did you know Joe Biden was fired a few months ago? We got rid of Joe Biden was fired. Oh, you came to get some more money and you gave me the money back in the day and all that. Well, Joe Biden gave you that. Joe Biden no longer works here. Donald Trump is in business now. Donald Trump is the boss. And Donald Trump wasn't having that shit. Yo. Yeah, what I did was I baited the algorithm so y'all could be ready for this tomorrow. I need 200 likes in here. Easy money. I need another 200. I need 200 likes. Donald Trump, man. Big salute to J. Kill. Yeah, you thought you was going to get another 500 billion, huh? You came over here. Yo, man, I told you, the money is gone, man. Where the fuck the money at? You spent all that money up? Yo, you gave it to... No, Joe Biden gave you that money. Without us, you are nothing. And this shit was legendary. And I was going to talk about it today. But I understand that I need to bait the algorithm. I need to prime that algorithm up. I need to get that shit nice and neat so that I can give y'all some more dope. I want y'all to look at this. Big salute to the chat.
Why are doctors using these?
You already know how they do. I should have known it was. I should have known. Watch this. Let's. I want y'all to just watch this shit. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Watch this shit. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow.
Country's in big trouble. Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks.
You haven't been
this
alone.
Cabinet.
You haven't been alone.
In this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and you men are brave, but they had to use our military. If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
maybe less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
Again,
I tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
Woo-wee! Woo! Hey, Scott, we gonna talk tomorrow, baby. We gonna have a conversation, baby. Ooh, listen to me. I love that type of shit, man. When real men, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow, man. I really want to do it. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. We've been on live for too long. Lil Baby, I'm telling you, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. This motherfucker, boy Biden, boy, the last time he was here, he was being chauffeured around D.C. The last time he was here, they rolled out the red carpet for him. This motherfucker was walking around the White House, a Ukrainian, what the fuck, a foreigner, walking around the White House. Yeah, he motherfucker walking around. Yeah, he looking at shit. He touching shit all in the White House. We done gave your ass $500 billion. He done went back to the Ukraine with the money. He doing all type of stuff. He got whores in it. He look really in shape. He working out. All for our money. $500 billion. American aid. Foreign shit. He over there in the Ukraine knocking them Ukrainian hoes down. He got a mansion in the Ukraine. We ain't seen a picture of one structure. We gave your ass $500 billion. We gave you military equipment. We don't know what you're doing. He over there, he in shape. He got them Ukrainian hoes knocking. Yeah. And you know what happened? He ran out the money. He ran out of the money. He came back over here thinking he was going to get some more money from the Ukrainian. Yeah, he thought that Biden, where's Biden at? Hey, where's Kamala Dick Harris? We thought Kamala Dick Harris was they got fired a couple of months ago. You didn't know that? We fired them motherfuckers a couple of months ago. Oh, now sit down, sir. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, we're not gonna walk you around. Sit down right here in the Oval Office and let's have a Where's the money at? Oh, yeah, you're talking real talk now, huh? You're fucked up. Yeah, you're fucked up. We're not giving you no more money. You flew over here for no. Let me tell you something. You ever had a situation where you done gave somebody some money, right? They come back to get more money, and you tell them ain't no more money, and then they get mad. What do you mean? What do you mean there's no more money? I came over here. We ain't giving your ass no more money, boss. You're fucked up. Now, we gonna situate this war. We gonna call a ceasefire, or we not gonna fuck with you no more. Your ass gonna go out there and do what you need to do, but you're not gonna do it with our money. Joe Biden ass need to be in jail. Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe. I'm gonna tell you something, boss, and I'm sure you get the wind of what grown man. I know you're listening to me. If I was the president, your ass would be in jail. You, your son, everybody. The Kamala Dick Harris, I'm locking everybody up. I don't give a goddamn how you feel about. I'm the president. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Any and everything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Somebody need to lock Joe Biden ass up. So your man came back over here. Thought we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Look.
For the American people to see what's going on. I understand, sir. I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire. But I said to you, I want a ceasefire. With guarantees. Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to this Vice President. I'm sorry.
Ooh-wee! Yo, give me some 200 likes, man. Stop playing in the chat, man. 200 likes. Hit the fucking like button, B. Yeah. With us, you better shut your mouth this time. You in the White House, boss. Biden, we gonna do this tomorrow. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I need 200 likes before I get out of here. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It's going to be sometime midday. I can't give you a direct line or time when we're going to drop these downloads tomorrow. But what you need to know is the downloads will be downloaded. I got to go get a haircut. You know what I mean? I like to thug it out. I like to go 2-3 weeks without a haircut. You know what I mean? So I got to go get a haircut. I got to go clean up. And then we're going to go live on this. We're going to go live on this, and I needed to bait the algorithm. And I'm going to bait the algorithm with pure facts anyway. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby in a sandwich with 4 pockets full of cock, that baited the algorithm. I know a lot of people was going to come in when they saw that. It's Lil Baby going to jail. I know a lot of people was going to come in when they saw that. You know what I mean? We broke that down, and then now why the Ku Klux Klan? I gave y'all some pure dope. But this right here, what we looking at, is why I do this. It's one of the reasons why I do this. Trooper69, I see you in the chat. Big salute, my G. Appreciate you. It's one of the reasons why I do this. Because nobody ain't going to talk about this. Ain't nobody talking about this. Ain't nobody really telling you this is what men do. Yeah. Biden is a hoe. Biden is a hoe who flew him out and came out and they walked around, and that ain't what men do. Men sit your ass down, and we're going to talk about all of it, the mannerisms. The mannerisms of a grown man like Donald Trump. He's telling you, homie, this what it is. Be quiet. Be appreciative. Where the fuck the money at? Yeah. How about you have a portfolio showing us what you did with that $500 billion? Because you ain't getting a dime. You ain't getting another dime. You better cease fire. Yeah. You better fucking end the war. Because you ain't got no more. We ain't giving you nothing else. But tomorrow, I'm going to show you the contrast, because you know here at Grown Man Business TV, I keep all of the receipts. Y'all know I keep the receipts. And I'm going to show you the difference between Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, and Donald Trump. I'm going to show you what would have happened if Kamala Dick Harris would have been the president. Oh, yeah. He would have been walking away with another $500 billion of our goddamn dollars. If Kamala was, we're going to talk about this tomorrow, man. I don't want to give y'all too much, man. It's nasty work, B. Look at this nigga face. Yeah. That's the face when the money is no longer there. That's the face when they tell you, ain't no more, oh yeah, you came over here for nothing, B. Ain't no more money, homie. You better get this shit together. Right there, look at his eyes. Look at this motherfucker. Look at what in the fuck? This motherfucker got a Maserati shirt on. That's a Maserati. He got a shirt. This motherfucker buying Maseratis with our money. Look, that's a Maserati right there. Look at it. Look at this motherfucker. Wait, listen, y'all at war, homie. When the fuck you get time to work out like that? When you get time to get your triceps and your biceps all strong like that? Yeah, y'all are at war right now. Y'all ain't barely got food over there. But you've been working out, Zelensky. You've been over there fucking and sucking. Zelensky got women in his house. Ukrainian women. He probably got 20 women in there fucking and sucking. Motherfucker came back with that money. Bitch, I just got a goddamn check from the U.S. 500 billion, bitch. I got 500 billion. Yeah. That's a man. Look at his mustache. Look at his mustache and shit right there. Look at the dog fur right there. Look how crisp and clean the dog fur is. Look. Look how crisp and clean the dog fur. He got a fresh edge up with our money. Yeah. Motherfucker got cleaned up. He got a ball fade right there. That's a ball fade right there. Ball fade to the beard right there. Clean cut. With our money. Zelensky, come on, baby. That motherfucker been working out. He been fucking over there. He over there. Them Ukrainian hoes is doing what they do over there. Let me tell you something. I'm going to show you something. We're going to talk more about it tomorrow, right? But this right here, the body language, look. He know he ain't getting the money. Look at his hands right there. His hands, the way his hands is right, he's saying in himself, I done told these hoes I'm coming back with another $500 billion. I done told these bitches I'm going to take them all out. I done told these bitches I'm going to bring the money home. And now all of us, now these motherfuckers ain't going to give me the money. Look. That with his hands right there is his hands. His hands saying, bitch, we ain't getting the money. Look. Look at that. Look at his fingers right there. Look how his fingers, look how his fingers is all, look, he got motherfucking money, man. Well, give me the, I done told these hoes I'm coming back with the money. Look. Dog fur all sweat. Y'all are at war. Who cutting your hair, Zelensky, if y'all at war? Somebody, you got a good ass barber. Your barber's real good. Yeah, 500 million goddamn $1 billion worth of barbers, huh? Yeah. Look at his eyes. They ain't give me the money. I did what I could do. I tried to get the money, but they won't give me the money. Donald J. Trump, fuck Trump. He don't want to give me the goddamn money. I asked for the money. I told him we need to. God damn it, Zelensky. I told him we need the money. I told Donald Trump that we need the money. He don't want to give it to me. We done spent all this money snorting coke, fucking, getting haircuts and all that, working out. You fucked up, Zelensky, and we gonna talk about this tomorrow. We gonna talk about it tomorrow. I got more. You know I got the receipts. You know I got more. We gonna burn your ass up tomorrow, Zelensky. You spent all that. Where our money at? What you spend our money on, Zelensky? You back in the U.S.? You at the White House? Where the fuck you spend our money at? Huh? That's what you. Where the money at? Let me see your bank account. Pull your phone out. Let me see where the money at. How much you got left, Zelensky? $500 billion. How much you got left? You ain't got nothing left? Oh, you been fucking over there too, Zelensky. You been doing a lot of fucking over there. Working out. Look. Look at his arms. Look how strong he is. This motherfucker strong. Look. Look at his arm right here. Look at his arms right there. Look. This motherfucker, you at war or not, man? Is you at war or not? Your arms look strong. You've been working out. You got a barber cutting your goddamn beard and got your dog fur laid all nice and neat. You're wearing all kind of clothes. We don't even know. What is that? What is that right there, Zelensky? What kind of shirt is that? You fucked up. You came back and you thought, oh, we're gonna have a good one, but this gonna be epic. Zelensky, welcome to America. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the great United States of America. Welcome. Welcome. We welcome you. We gonna burn your ass up tomorrow, Zelensky. Yeah. We gonna go pretty early. We know we gotta fight tomorrow night. We got Javante Tank Davis. He's gonna be fighting tomorrow night. So we gonna do what we do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are on. Cause Zelensky, I baited the algorithm just for you, boss. Oh yeah. I buttered it up just for you, Zelensky. And I'm gonna burn your ass up tomorrow, boss. We gonna have a good talk. We gonna have a beautiful talk. I say between, but let's say 5 o'clock tomorrow. Brick City AZ. Let's say 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock tomorrow, we going live. MJ, I see you in the chat. What it do? Fuck out of here. Nigga, you thought you was getting some more money. You fucked up. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan, and you do know what I suggest. And I suggest that you tap in. Listen. I suggest you tap into that grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. Hey, listen, homie, I'm going to give it to you straight raw. Pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. No quinine, no baking soda. Yeah, no fentanyl. We not stepping on nothing. We don't tap dance on nothing. Lil Baby. Is Lil Baby going to jail or is he not going to jail? Well, I believe that they have their sights on Lil Baby and they plan on Lil Baby being locked up for RICO, for having involvement in shootings and in war going on in Atlanta. But I'm here to tell you The real reason why they are ready to lock Lil Baby up is because his humiliation ritual is inevitable, and he is no longer leading the youth to the Percocet house. He is no longer leading the youth to the lean house. He is no longer leading the youth from the school to prison pipeline to these private jails. He is no longer fully working for the higher ups and the elites. I'm here to tell you that Lil Baby did a song that changed the direction of his career. The bigger picture was the downfall. The bigger picture was the beginning of the end of Lil Baby as we know him. When he was up there mumbling and high on perk, and they didn't care about that. When he did the bigger picture and he wore those Black Lives Matter shirts when Black lives really didn't matter, that was the beginning of the end. He had a choice then. He knew then that jail was on its way, that a RICO charge was on its way. He knew then, after he did the bigger picture, that an investigation had been set out on him. And he thought that bending, breaking, and folding for the higher ups and the elites would have got him out of that position. That would have saved him. He thought that going to that white party and getting 4 pockets full of cock would have saved him. Not understanding who he's dealing with. Not understanding that that would never have been enough. So he got sandwiched in, hugged on, rubbed on. He got caressed. Yeah, they was on him, shoving 4 pockets full of cock. 2 pockets in the front and 2 pockets in the back, and they was stiffing cock in it. We saw the pictures. I ain't got to bring up the pictures. Homie had an arch in his back. He was shoved. Yeah, he did that to Lil Baby. I'm here to tell you, Atlanta, we ain't gonna let nothing else happen to Lil Baby. They did enough. I mean, listen to me, man. Listen to me. If this ain't enough, I don't know what is. If you can't see it in Lil Baby's eyes, that his cock being shoved all on him. Look in his eyes right there. He got cock. My man got an arch in his back. He's shoving cock all. Look right there. Smile for the camera, Lil Baby. Yeah. That's what Lil Baby's doing right there. Smile for the camera, Lil Baby. We gonna get smile. Yeah. It's cock on his back. We not gonna let you do nothing. Y'all need to go to war behind that RICO charge. Either you lock up the Ku Klux Klan or you ain't locking up not near another rapper. Not near another, nah, we ain't fucking with it. Yeah. Shoving cock in his back. Smile for the camera, Lil Baby. Yeah. I'm smiling. Where's the same energy for the Ku Klux Klan and all that? So I wanted to give y'all the evolution. I didn't just want to talk about if Lil Baby was going to jail. I didn't want to talk about, Marlo and the dudes that's dying in Atlanta and the kids that's dying in Atlanta, because you got to understand something. They've been shooting and killing our babies. Our babies been dying in the streets. Our babies been dying in the streets. So for them to act like they care about our children, for them to act like they care about death and poverty and destruction in our community, that's nasty work. And I'm not going to let you play in my face like that. Period. With that being said, the distraction. Lil Baby is going to be the new Young Thug. 4 Pockets Full is going to be the new YSL. They're expecting to use this distraction for the next 2 or 3 years like they did with Lil Baby. And lucky for you, Grown Man Business TV is here and I can see through the smoke and mirrors. They want you looking at Lil Baby and not paying attention to what Donald Trump is doing. They want you looking at Lil Baby and not paying attention to what's going on with that money that they finding. Those trillions and trillions of dollars of fraudulent taxpayers' money that they've been finding. I'm going to leave y'all with this, man. We're going to talk more about this tomorrow, but I'm going to leave y'all with this. Donald Trump and Elon Musk were ordered, I think, by the Democrats or by some other politicians, some kind of government was trying to order Elon Musk and Donald Trump to release the U.S. aid money. The $55 billion that they found in fraudulent money, they want it released to U.S. aid. And just the word U.S. aid, man, is nasty. Why are we aiding anybody? When we got homelessness in America, when we got poverty in America, when motherfuckers can't even buy houses in America, we got $55 billion of U.S. aid that they are trying to force Donald Trump to release. But they don't want y'all looking at that. They want y'all looking at this. So tomorrow we're going to talk about that because the Donald Trump has until Friday, today, 12 o'clock tonight, for the Supreme Court to say you have to release the funds or you don't have to release the funds. Maybe that's the reason why Zelensky is in America, trying to get that U.S. aid. That U.S. aid that we all go to work for, like worker bees. We're going to have a conversation tomorrow, man. It's going to get real. We're going to really get deep, but I needed to prime up the algorithm. I needed to butter up the algorithm. I needed to bait the algorithm. And I got everybody in here. I got everybody in tune. Yeah, I got y'all all in here. 120 minutes. 120 minutes. Hey, listen. I need 8 more subscribers. 8 more people to subscribe to the channel. I need y'all to do that right now. Get out of here. Hit the subscribe button. We are approaching 37,000 subscribers with pure dope. I'm 8 subscribers, but look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Big salute. I appreciate the love, man. We've been running up the numbers. We've been running the numbers up. We've been having our way with the algorithm. And yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about all of that. Reparations that could have been given out. Reparations that could have been given out. Reparations, all this money that could be given to the American people. They are trying to force Donald Trump. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. I got the receipts. I got the fucking receipts. I keep the receipts. With that being said, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in.